It's your boy Killer Tank here. We're about to talk about something when you guys want me to talk about. Before we get to that device itself, we're going to be talking about Nintendo Switch reviews and pros and cons to before you even buy it. That looks hella new. I might go in there one day. Looks new. It's in there. Probably set. Anyways, a Nintendo Switch. If you're going to plan to buy your kid or yourself a Nintendo Switch or your friends and family, all my voices bitches don't talk. If you're gonna plan to buy yourself one, or your friends, or your family, or your girlfriend, or your boyfriend, fuck, I'm going to know this bitch. What you're going to have to realize is this: Nintendo Switch is going to cost you more than the PS4 because you're buying Nintendo Switch. Then you got if you are a gamer, a true gamer that plays on mobile and TV, you're gonna have to buy the dock. Now the dock's gonna cost you $60. What? $60 plus $299? That's around $299. That's like $300 something, right? Right. Plus the accessories. That's adding to your $300. Who wants to buy that shit? Not me. Now, there's alternatives to having a dock. You can have different docks, but some docks are cheaper. Now let's go to controllers, right? A Pro Controller will cost you $60. So manage buying your son a $299 device, and buying him a dock will cost you $60, adding to a $300 device. Then adding that plus the actual device itself, that's gonna cost you a lot of money. It costs you a lot of money. Nobody's rich here, like Donald Trump. Nobody. So, $60 plus $299 plus another $60. That's probably around fucking 40 or something in 300 range. I don't think guys want to buy that for a sim. Because you're not going to be playing the game. At least speaking of games, you got that in your mind. Now, speaking of games, if you want to play games with your son with Nintendo Switch, you're going to regret this. The game is going to cost you around $60. Unless you want to buy your kid a cheaper game, which is $10. But I'm just saying, Nintendo Switch is going to run you a lot of money. Now, with that in mind, you guys remember this. The Nintendo Switch plus the dock. Because I'm buying mine hella cheap. Let's get that on hella cheap. As in, do Black Friday. Because that's going to... you could try to get it cheap. You could try getting that shit cheap. Probably not, because it's still a new console. But it's gonna be more expensive than a PS4 and the Xbox One, because you're buying the dock, you're buying the Pro Controller, you're buying everything else. Who wants to pay for that shit? Not a lot of people. Not parents. So make sure you do research in that regard. Always do research, people. Always. Right, Jason? Right.
Yeah.
Because in this way, you're buying your son more than what you're thinking, or you're buying yourself a Nintendo Switch. A Nintendo Switch is gonna cost you more than a fucking PS4. Because PS4 is gonna cost you the same amount as a Nintendo Switch, but cheaper, like a couple bucks cheaper. Because you gotta buy yourself the Nintendo Switch itself. Then the micro cards, right? That could be a different day, but you have to buy the micro cards. Then you have to buy yourself the dock. Then you gotta buy yourself the Pro Controller if that's what he wants. That's a lot of money. And there's no game to it yet. I'm not even talking about the games. I'm just talking about itself. Like that's all we're talking about. Is just itself. You guys understand that? So so $60, right? I got a calculator on me right now. I got my calculator. I was looking for a calculator right this minute. And there we go. So how much is it's gonna cost me by itself? Alright, so it's gonna cost you $299. Let me clear that for a minute. Clear. 2 plus how much is the Pro Controller? 60. Plus hold on, I need my other calculator. Fuck that calculator. But I'm saying it's gonna cost you around $300 something in the end, or 400. Depends who you are as a person. Because if you're like, I don't understand, this isn't like a PS Vita or PSV or a DS. This is a device with extra shit. You think Nintendo would be nice enough to actually allow you to put that into a bind where you can put the dock should be in the Pro Controller itself. I mean, the dock should be in the actual in the Nintendo Switch's box itself. No matter what, if we're gonna throw a new console, put that dock in there without making it more expensive for the parent. So my subscription, you gotta pay $60. Remember that you're paying $60 for the Pro Controller, or you could buy something alternative, which is it's gonna cost me $25 at the end of the day because I'm getting me a different one. But make sure you tell your kids to go to Target or GameStop, so where they can actually test out the Nintendo Switch themselves with demos. Cause I did that the other day, to be honest. Time this recording, I actually went down there to Target and actually tested it out myself. I like the controller I think it comes with, but make sure you get your kids to test something out. Please.
Yeah, that gives me an idea. I should do what you're doing for the controller I bought for my phone.
Yeah, you should. But like I said, it does cost you more money than you're going to expect. Not a lot of games on the Nintendo Switch is going to cost you money. But if you already have PS4 or an Xbox, please stick with that. Unless you want a mobile device, then you're fine. But with that mobile device, let's speak online now. Now, online is not gonna be free forever. For me, I'm only paying $50.99 for PlayStation Plus every year. That's fine, really. But Nintendo Switch, you're gonna be costing yourself $19, I think, a year or a month. I don't even know. Let's do research. But I don't know. I think it's $19 a month or a year. Who wants to pay for that? I mean, it's cheap, but who wants to pay $19 a month? You gotta pay taxes and fucking your bills and eat food. So be careful what you do. Now, that's a lot of money. That's a lot of money. At the end of the day, let's get back to it. Okay, you're not gonna buy a game. You're not gonna buy a game. Let's just be honest with that. You're not gonna buy a game with your first device on Nintendo Switch. Please notice that. Do not. Because you gotta buy the device for your son or your daughter.
It's gonna be so expensive.
Right, this is what I'm saying. It's going to be hella expensive just to buy that shit. Think about it. It's going to be expensive. It's going to be more than a PlayStation Plus and shit, bro. I mean, not a PlayStation, but a Nintendo, because or a Wii U. It's gonna cost you way more because you gotta do other shit with that. It's gonna cost you way more, guys. So be careful what you buy, and please do research and please get the review. Always, if you're buying off of Amazon, I wish this was sponsored, but it's not. If you're buying off of Amazon, they do have reviews. So do the reviews. Go on YouTube and check out videos. I know some don't, but I found a guy that talks about the Nintendo Switch all day long. That's what he's on for. So yeah. I'll put his channel in the link description box below. But he does talk about Nintendo Switch mostly. All he does. But I'm saying is, guys, if you do your fucking research, because Nintendo Switch is going to run you a lot of fucking money. Like, think about it right this minute. $299, right? Or $289, what I'm paying. Then the dock itself, $60. Damn, that's $300 or something. And plus the actual Pro Controller. That's another $60. Bitch, you guys paying $400 probably at the end of the day. Who wants to pay for that shit? Nobody. No one wants to pay for that. No parent wants to pay for that. But then your kids will be bad. What happened to the game, Mom? What happened to the game? Yeah, shut up. So my review is this. The cons to it is that if you're going to buy a dock, make sure you do research, because the dock, you can actually scratch up your Nintendo Switch. Nobody wants to scratch up Nintendo Switches. Nobody. So be careful that you put a cover. Buy an actual cover for Nintendo Switch dock. Buy a cover you like, Mario, whatever. Buy a cover that's actually, do not do that. Also buy yourself a glass protected screens. They have that. That's cost $7 on Amazon. That's another couple money you don't want to spend. But it costs money to even do that. Now, let's recap right now, you guys, because with a PS4, you're just buying the console, and everything comes with a console, 2 controllers, a charger, and maybe a game. Depends on what kind of PS4 you're getting, or Xbox. Nintendo Switch, they might come with the game. You never know. Please be careful that you're buying your son. Also, speaking of Nintendo Switch, now versus PS4 and Xboxes and Nintendo Switch, PS4, you can outdo the data, you can outrun out of data, but this is when Nintendo fucked up on Nintendo Switches and all this shit. They forgot this is a mobile device, so they should have had alternatives as in data wise, because your Zelda might run you half your data. Nobody wants to do that. Nobody wants to pay an extra Microsoft SD card or micro SD card you put for your Google Pros and shit. Nobody wants to pay for that, but you have to, because you have to do that. So please do fucking research. And also, let's get to the actual good things you're doing on Nintendo Switches. It's mobile. It is mobile. You have Mario Kart, you have Super Smash Bros. And Zelda, and what you call it, other cool games that they're coming out.
Splatoon,
yes. I actually want to play that game. Splatoon, that is awesome. That's the dope. Like you're playing games mobilely. Now you don't have to play the actual online service. You can go to a park with other people playing it, and you can just play online with your friends over there, or go to a house and play online. It's like, think about thinking like this. It's like the Nintendo Switch is like a Pokemon Go. Okay, think about it like that, because Pokemon Go, you go on the go. Nintendo Switch, you're on the go, and you're playing video games with your friends without paying for it, or your family members. That is dope. But this is what I like when Nintendo Switches, right? I like Xbox, I like PS4. Nintendo Switch, you can have 8 players. I believe you can have 4 players, I believe, with a PS4. That's kind of boring, because on certain games, like Call of Duty, you can only have that. And like shooting games, that's boring. But if you do like playing games with your friends on Xbox, you can do a crossover with like a lot of games. That's the shit, guys. Please research. I'll link stuff in the description box below to people that I watch to give you all the shit. Make sure to subscribe to their channel, because they give you all the details. They give what they will talk to you, and they will show you pictures. Got the car, bitch. I need to steal some stuff. Who's we? Just you in the damn car, lady. Who's we? And why we in LA? She said we need to get out of here. Like, who we? So please do research, people, on Nintendo Switches. I would have me a nice thumbnail.
Yeah, do your research before you do anything.
For real. It took me a long time, because I was debating on getting that. still debating on it. If I want it, it's hell debating on it.
That's what I did. I was debating on whether or not I wanted that controller or not.
Yeah.
People said it was good, people said it was bad, and I got it, and it works great for me. Exactly what I wanted.
But also, speaking of what he just said, what Jason just said, when you're actually buying your devices and do research, make sure that you do go on YouTube. YouTube is one of the best places you can go to look up certain people. Make sure that they're actually telling you the truth. Please,
that one guy was sponsored by Nintendo to tell all the pros and not the cons.
Yeah. So guys, please do research on that.
Yeah, and he just told you the cons of it, so which is better, and you get a full review of it.
Yeah. Now here's the pros to it, you guys. Like I said, here's the pros to it. I need to finish this fucking bunker out. But here's the pros to it, you guys. You're buying a device for your son. It does remind you of a Wii. It does remind you guys of a Wii U kind of thing. Not Wii U. What kind of does? Because it's from Nintendo, but you're also buying your son a game where he's off the TV 24/7. You're buying your kids a device where they could be outside playing a game. What parents parents want that. Parents need that. Think about it. Parents always complain about how you're not outside. Well, your son could be outside playing Pokemon or getting the sunny D from the sun. No, I'm being honest. That's the positive about Nintendo Switches. You could be outside. Yes, you could be outside with the DS and DS3s and your PS, whatever, but it's still more fun when you're having fun.
And they have way better graphics.
Yeah, so the brighter sides of it. Also, now here's the downfall. I love doing the cons to this because here's the downfall. If you're a live streamer like me and Jason, you cannot live stream off Nintendo Switch. Unless you have a monitor and a computer. He wants 3 devices hooked up and wasting electricity? I know I don't.
Yeah, that's the part that really sucks.
It's like you cannot you cannot live stream unless you somehow hook it up and do all the other work to it. That's sad, but it's the truth. Now, it's cool, but it is sad that you have to do other crap, and you have to understand that. But it's like you cannot live stream unless you do other stuff. And nobody wants to see that in their kids' eyes. Mommy, I don't live stream. Go live streaming, son. But I can't. Why? Because you have to do all the more money. Adds more money to your pocket. I mean, actually, you go broke end of the damn week. It's like getting your taxes back, but then you're broke.
Buying the whole entire console, you go broke.
Yeah, right.
But it's a good deal. It's a good deal, though.
Yeah, it's a good deal, but then it's like, bro, it's a good deal, but then you're like, I regret it. You know what I mean? Because it's like, my son's a live streamer, but then like, I don't know what to do because he's, it's like, If his kid's a live streamer, please do your research on live streaming on Nintendo Switches and make sure you can live stream.
Maybe they'll bring that feature out
I hope so in the future.
In a future update, yeah.
I hope so, because yeah, I'm hoping that they do. Oh, wait now? Okay, that's weird. But yeah, guys, I've seen videos on that when you can live stream, but I'm just saying that make sure you do your best. Hold up. I'm trying to get Martin to give me a job.
Hello, friend. Can I help you with something? Call me back when you have grown in mind.
Okay, I have to get out of here first. Alright. I have to start my card here, LOL. But it was like I'm saying, you guys, I hope they do update that to where you can actually live stream a game or two. If not, then you're stuck. Do what I used to do. Also, here's the actual cons to it. People are saying, and I did see videos, people are saying that you cannot have a Nintendo Switch close to a TV or close to your actual router. Make sure you do your research and review that. And if you already have a Nintendo Switch, put in the comments below how do you like it. Because I'm going to buy it myself one day. But, like I said, make sure you do the reviews and you do your research and you're going into deepness. Because we all love playing Mario Kart. We love playing Mario Kart. We love playing Smash Bros. We love playing Platoon. I never played the game in my life, but we do love playing that. And they're bringing that. Tell me, bro, here's something. I was at Target the other day, and they're having WWE 2K18 in Nintendo Switch.
Yeah, well, I saw that, and apparently it's really glitchy.
Glitchy? I bet it is, because it's WWE. It's gonna be hella glitchy, to be honest. So yeah.
I downloaded PSP games for my emulator.
Makes sense.
You know that PSP emulator that you get on your phone?
Mm-hmm.
That's what I'm downloading.
I have the full left. So you guys, please make sure that you do research. Guys, please. Yeah, please hurry up. I need money. I'm almost $1 million, bro. I'm like so close to $1 million. I have like 90 something.
Dude,
90.
you should have saved it up last time.
Yeah, but GTA 5 got so boring, so I didn't want to play it. I didn't want to play GTA 5 back then because it got so boring.
Yeah, it does get boring just grinding all the time.
Yeah, it does. So I didn't want to do all that. So you guys, and here's the actual pros to it. Besides what I just said, you can do more than you want. You can lay down and play the damn game. Who wants to do that? Everybody wants to lay their lazy asses down and play the game. I know I do. I know I do. I know I do. I really do. I could be lazy and play the game. You can't do that on PC. You can't do that with a PSP, PS Vita, or Nintendo DS's. Unless you're so flexible, you can't. I mean, I can't. I cannot do that. I cannot lay down and try to. Hell no. But you can. But make sure you put your stuff on a hard door, like a hard surface. And also, you should try to make sure your battery's charging. Cause here's another con. Your battery might last you 6 hours or 3 hours. That's not much. It is, but it's not. And here's the faulty on this one. On Nintendo's fault. If your Nintendo dies, your data that you just played on Zelda or Mario Kart, whatever, will be deleted. Yeah, you heard me?
That one make me so angry, dude.
I'll be pissed. Yeah, cause we all been there. When you're playing Ark or something, and somebody your game, your data
and you
gets
want to
deleted.
notice that you want to be paying attention to the battery.
You won't, cause you're enjoying yourself. So make sure that you are playing on TV mode, you guys, please. Because if you're playing on a dock, I guess it charges your Nintendo Switch. But please make sure that if it does go, but it does put it on sleep mode. So you do have enough time to actually charge up your Nintendo Switch. So if you do,
dude, I just killed you.
Where?
On Orc, I accidentally killed your body.
Oh.
I didn't know that was you.
Oh, I just killed you. I was like, what? LOL.
Sorry, dude.
That's fine. But make sure that you do charge up your stuff, and make sure if you're doing playing on portable mode, while sitting your butt down and laying down, make sure that you put your Nintendo Switch on a hard surface, not on your bed, not on your couch, not on nothing, on the counter or your table, because it would fall down. Make sure you do that. Also, if you're playing on that, make sure that your Nintendo kind of fucked up on this, a major fuck up, because they should have the battery, the charger on a different side of the Nintendo Switch, but they don't. They had it on the bottom.
Yeah, it's on the bottom.
It's on the bottom, so it makes it harder when you're playing on a table. So Nintendo fucked up major on that. Like, so make sure that you're somehow flexible to charge it, or make sure you put it on a stand. Okay, buy a stand, you guys. Buy a stand for us so you can play on table. But they fucked up. But make sure you do that, and also make sure you get games on there. Also, here's another thing, right? This is what Sony and Xbox should be doing. I think you go from your Nintendo DS's, maybe, I'm thinking, like I said, do research, or you can get your game data, and then go to Nintendo Switch and play it. As long as you're signed up with Nintendo. And that sounds cool. But it would be cooler if you could play Sims on there. Like what you do, like, cause man, Nintendo was known for that. Nintendo was known for that. When you could play your Game Boy Advance on your Game Boy, and you could play your Sims from GameCube onto your Wii. Like, they were known for that. But Nintendo Switch, you do not have that option. Maybe in the future, but they said you cannot play your games, a different console game, on Nintendo Switch. You cannot. That's another con. If you're used to that. If you're used to that, you're used to it, but you cannot. Also, another con. If you're used to having a Wii, which we are used to having a Wii, if you're used to having your controllers separated from each other, then that's fine. Me, I'm not used to that at all. No, because not all your Nintendo Switch games need both controllers. You could just play with one hand. But I like having both controllers hooked up because Yeah, it seems way better. So please do research, guys. This ends this video. Hold up. I died. How fucked up. So peace out, everybody.